The time now, it's 8:48 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, August 6th, 2014 on a Wednesday morning. Time now for the One Magician PJ Williams, the morning report. Wednesday morning, August 6th, 2014. Good morning to you all this lovely, lovely Wednesday morning. Our congregation's at 8:49 a.m. in Norton, Massachusetts. We have a temperature of 69 degrees at temperature with a humidity 84%. Wind speed west about 6 miles per hour. Barometer 29.84 inches. Dew point about 64 degrees and visibility of 10 miles. Alright, let's take a look at our radar scope, and it shows a couple band of light rain showers around North Attleboro, near Norton, Mansfield, and Foxborough, and another band of rain showers around Middleborough, South Middleborough, down to Carver, up to the Route 3 for Plymouth, up to the Duxbury, down to Kingston, and up in the Marshfield there, and spotty rain showers around Norwell and Situate, and then stretching out to the coast of Massachusetts, up in New Hampshire, and up in that mid-Maine coastline, and up in eastern Maine, and up in New Brunswick here, and east central portions of Nova Scotia and southeastern portions of Prince Edward Island there, and spotty rain showers in central and west central portions of Pennsylvania down for West Virginia, and a line of rain showers and storms from western Illinois down for northeastern Missouri, down for Iowa, eastern South Dakota, eastern Nebraska, down for north central Kansas, and western portions of Oklahoma here, and some spotty rain showers in southern and northwestern portions of North Dakota, down for eastern portions of Saskatchewan, and a line of rain showers and storms from western Wyoming down for Idaho, Northern Nevada, down for California here, and a line of rain showers in west central portions of Alberta and northeastern portions of British Columbia. Cree morning, Canada. Good morning, 50 degrees with clear skies here. In Village Creek, Iowa. Good morning, 61 degrees with hazy skies here. Alright, satellite loop here, and it shows a line of clouds covering from Atlantic Canada down for New England there, and stretching out for New Jersey, down for Pennsylvania, down for West Virginia, then stretching out for the Ohio Valley, down for Illinois, down up in Minnesota and Iowa, up in the Dakotas, down for Nebraska and Kansas, and a line of clouds from southwest Montana down for Iowa, Northern Nevada, down for north central California. And a line of clouds from Manitoba, stretching to Saskatchewan, up in Alberta, and up in British Columbia here. Alright, let's take a look at our map situation here. A stationary front from Alabama stretches in for the Rockies and down for the Central Plains states, and we'll call for from Kentucky, stretching out of Virginia, up in the New England coastline, up in the Brunswick, up in Quebec, and got a front about it off the Florida coastline, stretching at the Atlantic here. And we got another front about from southeastern California down for the Gulf of California, and we got high pressure in the Four Quarter region, southwestern Ontario, and the Gulf states, while we got low pressure in southeastern Missouri and the Gulf of California here. And a station front off cold front after Washington State, and a station up in Ontario. 72 degrees at temperature out of Boston and New York City, 73 out of Washington D.C., 66 in Pittsburgh, 64 in Detroit, 65 in Chicago, 63 out of Minneapolis, 70 in Omaha, Nebraska, 72 in Kansas City, 65 in Chicago, 79 in Dallas, 70 in Brownsville, 82 in Miami, 71 in Atlanta, Georgia, 60 in Denver, 63 out in Salt Lake City, 67 in Albuquerque, 87 in Phoenix, 76 in Las Vegas, 64 in Las Vegas, 65 in San Francisco, 59 out of Seattle, 55 in Great Falls, Montana here. Okay, congregations around region, 72 in Boston, 71 in Pittsburgh, 68 in Bedford and Beverly, 65 in Gloucester, 67 in Amherst, 68 in Worcester, 69 in Webster, 67 in Sturbridge, 65 out in Milford, 67 in Norwood, 69 in Taunton and Bedford, and 72 in Plymouth, 70 in Falmouth, 70 in Mars Vineyard and Nantucket, 73 in Chatham, 70 out in Provincetown, 71 out in Cape Cod Bay, 70 out in Block Island and in TF Green and in Smithfield, 69 in Westerly, 67 out in Springfield, 65 in Amherst, 67 in Greenfield, 63 in Pittsfield, 63 in Northampton, it's 67 out in Albany, 65 in Mainton, 64 in Brattleboro, 66 in Keene, 67 in Jeffries, and then Concord and Nashville, New Hampshire, and in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 66 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 68 out in Winslow, 66 in Hartford, 67 in Meriden and New Haven, and in Danbury, 64 in Waterbury, 70 out in Bridgeport, 69 in Longside, 70 in Mount Auckland, 73 out in New York City here. Alright. Take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here. Scattered showers and thunderstorms that are about the west. Stormy weather for the central plains of the Midwest and the quality of the settles in the northeast United States. For the western United States, an upper level trail over the Great Basin with monsoon moisture placed an answer to showers and thunderstorm activity over this week as this trail drifts east by Tuesday and Thursday. Several areas of weather rainfall are likely over the Great Basin and the Central Rockies. It'll be drier across the desert southwest for the end of the week as most of the rainfall will be suppressed in the south of Mexico. For the central plains and Midwest, a stationary front of a wave and a low pressure along it with help fuel the development of multiple thunderstorm complexes, and the persistence of these fronts will be the same general area may lead to the appearance of heavy rainfall within these storms. The warm humid flow to the southward overrun cooler air to the northern boundary, and tropical storm Griffin expected to remain well offshore from the east coast weekend. For the end of the work week, a cold front expected to clear the east coast, north and south Carolina, and bring a return to cooler and drier conditions. Along the Atlantic, scattered showers and storms expected Wednesday, even for portions of the mid-Atlantic and the northeast. Alright, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the country. Around the nation. Our New England air. High current risk for South Atlantic facing beaches. High rip current risk for South Atlantic facing beaches there. Tropical storm Bertha passing well southeast of New England continues to generate swell and a high risk of rip currents for the southeast Atlantic facing shoreline of New England. Periods of showers and thunderstorms continue for Thursday as an upward trail lingers around across the region. A spot showers possible Friday followed by high pressure winds will dominate for the weekend and early next week. Near term forecast a tail of 2 cloud decks this morning, one area of low pressure, low stratus stretching from around Martha's Vineyard all the way to the east of the Nova Scotia should be gradually burning off the west except within the west next few hours. It's some leftover conditions the convective brief from convection last evening. This is mainly mid clouds, however. Few low clouds are coming in with some modest showers across eastern Massachusetts and southeastern New Hampshire. Speaking today, showers expected to be few and far between mid-morning and once a week. Convergent boundary sets up from some connected to southeast Massachusetts. Expect more widespread showers and even some thunderstorms available while the real heating. Current timing this seems good to me. Little adjusted otherwise. Adjusted skies temperature 2 points with this morning's update here. The latest on Bertha here. It's a tropical storm with 50-mile-per-hour winds. Central location 39.0 to the north, 65.4 with the west. Movement northeast about 20 miles per make its way to the northeast and completely missing us and the Atlantic Canada and making the curve down the northeast as a post-tropical storm by about Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This storm could make landfall in southeastern Great Britain here. So those in Great Britain are going to watch the conditions for Bertha here. And the latest advisory on Bertha here as Bertha moving quickly northward eastward towards the North Atlantic has a location 39 to the north, 65.4 to the west. About 40 miles, 6 and 40 kilometers south-southwest of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and about 8 or 50 miles, 50 kilometers southwest of Cape Race, Newfoundland. Maximum state winds 50 miles per 85 kilometers an hour. Present movement near face of 55 degrees at 28 miles per hour and 44 kilometers an hour. Minimum central pressure 1,007 millibars, 29.74 inches, and there are no coastal waters watches in effect there. At 5 a.m. East Atlantic Standard Time, 9 UTC, the southern tropical storm Bertha was located near latitude 39.0 to the north, longitude 65.4 to the west, and Bertha is moving toward the northeast near 28 miles per 44 kilometers an hour. This general motion is expected to continue for Thursday. Maximum sustained winds are near 50 miles per 85 kilometers an hour, with higher gusts and slow weakness is forecasted in the next day, and Bertha is expected to become a post-tropical or extratropical cyclone by tonight. The tropical storm first winds spread upward up to 140 miles, 220 kilometers an hour, mainly the east of the center. And the estimated minimum central pressure is 1,007 millibars and 29.84 inches. And surf hazards affected land, surf swells journeyed by Bertha will affect portions of the United States East Coast from North Carolina to southern New England today. These swells are likely to cause light threatening surf and whip current conditions. Please consult products from the local weather office here. And Hurricane Julio here. 14.8 to the north, 129.0 to the west. Maximum state wind 75 miles per hour, west northwest about 17 miles per hour. Moving to the northwest. In the next couple of hours, that's going to become a storm as it approaches the Hawaiian Islands about Saturday night or Sunday morning here. As the National Hurricane Center has issued advisories on recently upgraded Hurricane Julia looking at about 14 miles west-southwest at a 7 tip of the Baja California Peninsula. And a surface drill located 700 miles south-southwest of Acapulco, Mexico's peninsula additional shower and thunderstorm activity is developed in this two surface entity expected to be slow while the system moves westward. It is The west northwest weather 10 to 15 miles per hour during the next few days, and formation chance for 4 hours. Low 10% of formation chance for 5 days. Low 20%. Alrighty, this is the storm end. Let's take a look at the Central Pacific outlook here. The Central Pacific Hurricane Center in Honolulu, Hawaii, is issued advisories that hurricane is now located about 80 miles east-southeast of Honolulu, Hawaii. And the Central Pacific Hurricane Center in Honolulu, Hawaii, is issued advisories that Tropical Storm Genevieve, located about 1,300 miles west-southwest of Honolulu, Hawaii. Elsewhere, no tropical cyclones are expected at late night here. And the latest on Halong here. Okay. The latest on Halong, now a Category 2 Typhoon. Typhoon Halong here with winds up to 100 miles per hour, gusts up to 120 miles per hour. Make its northeast track and graze the southeastern Japanese coast with 85 miles per hour winds and 105 miles per hour. Western front will get heavy rain in south of Japan. It's going to make its way as a Category 2 typhoon in south central Japan around Kochi, Matsushima, Hiroshima, and Okayama, and Himeji. And it's going to weaken to a tropical storm that passes south central Japanese coast, and it's going to make its way between eastern Russia and northwestern Japan here. And tropical storm Genevieve with 60 mile per hour winds, 70 mile per hour winds, pressure 999 millibars. It moved to the northwest here. Okay. Today's fire weather alert, it's elevated risk from south central Washington and north central Oregon here. Elevated risk here. Okay, today's high 79 for Boston, 79 for Worcester, 82 for Hartford, 84 for New York, 80 in Albany, New York, 75 for Rutland, 81 in Concord, New Hampshire, and 78 for Portland, Maine. So today's temperature range for today, we are going to see highs of 75 to 84 degrees around the region here. And thunderstorms today with heavy rain here, and gentle winds for much of the region with a best chance for strong storms. Eastern Massachusetts, much of Rhode Island, eastern Connecticut. So we'll keep you posted here, and dangerous rip currents are possible at some south coastal beaches today as tropical storm Bertha moves further offshore. And let us take a look at our futurecast radar here, and we're going to turn it on. And it shows some spotty rain showers around 11 a.m. and then 1 o'clock. Going to be numerous around the region here, and then 3 o'clock. And so the hours of 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. is the best chance that we're going to see some showers and storms around the region here. Okay, let's take a look at our view from the outside here, and it shows a gray start to your morning, but a little dry here. Experience some showers and storms in the afternoon here. All right. One to 3 feet on the North Shore beaches and on the South Shore beaches, and 5 to 7 feet on the Cape and the Islands and the Rhode Island coast, and 6 to 8 feet on Nantucket here. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, showers and thunderstorms likely mainly between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Most skies will high near 83 degrees in the northwest, wind about 6 miles per hour, chance of precipitation 60%. No rainfall amounts between 10 and 1/4 day. Checks some high amounts possible thunderstorms tonight. Chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before 8 p.m. but most skies. These skies during the early evening, the gradual clear with a lower than 10 degrees. The calm wind becoming northwest about 6 miles per hour in the evening. Chance of precipitation is 30%. No rainfall amounts less than 7 days. Check some amounts possible thunderstorms. Thursday, chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible afternoon, and increase the clouds with a high near 81 degrees in north with about 3 to 7 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 50%. No rainfall amounts less than 7 days. Check some amounts possible thunderstorms. Thursday night, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Patch of fog after 4 a.m. Part skies got lower than 38 degrees. The calm wind becoming northwest about 5 miles per hour. 50 minutes. Chance of precipitation 20%. Friday, 5 to before 8 a.m. Wasp. Size skies at 80 degrees at northwest wind about 6 miles per hour. Friday night, most of the coast low 61 degrees at Saturday. Size skies at 80 degrees. Saturday night, most of the coast low 60 degrees at Saturday. Size skies at 82 degrees. Saturday night, most of the coast at Saturday night, low 61 degrees. Monday, San Scott under 82 degrees. Monday night, podcast Scott on 63 degrees. And Tuesday, San Scott under 81 degrees. Here, Peters, what a phrase of the day. Showers and storms likely today. Peter, Channel News time is now 9:04 in the morning time. We're 4 minutes after 9 o'clock in the morning time, and let's take a look at a little traffic report here. And Route 4 on the westbound side in Rhode Island here. And exited on Route 4 southbound in West Warwick here. It is a little slow, but otherwise all the highways in Rhode Island look good to go. And 149 on the southbound side a little slow to touch Route 6 in New Bedford here. And let's take a look at the Greater Boston traffic outlook here. Suffolk Expressway slow from Quincy, Adams.